What is up, everyone? It's David. Welcome back to Gem Mint MTG, where I talk about graded Magic the Gathering cards. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why not all buyouts are the same. As you can see here, we have roughly 100 copies of Willow Priestess from Homelands. I decided that I wanted to grade this card. So, I bought some near mint copies. I examined them, tried to find some that were worth grading. None of the ones that I ordered graded out. I cleared out Card Kingdom, cleared out part of TCG Near Mint, and I was having a really hard time finding a Near Mint copy. I kept on buying them. And in the end, I have purchased over 100 copies of Willow Priestess. I didn't intend to increase the value of the card. I was not trying to buy the card out or make the card not available. There's tons of copies available, but not as many in near mint condition because that's what I was buying. And the whole point of buying them was to find some copies that were worth grading. I did not think that it would take this many copies. And to my surprise, Homelands is extremely hard to find in very good condition. I don't know what it is about this set, but it is very hard to find really nice cards. The printing quality I found was very low. There's a high variance in the centering. There are a lot of issues with the edges and the corners, and the surfaces seem to be pretty rough because likely these cards were never sleeved or anything like that. So anyway, I ended up buying over 100 copies of Willow Priestess, and in the end, I had these 5 that I'm going to be grading. I really like the card. I like the artwork. Susan Van Camp, I think it's a cool card, reserve list card with a unique ability, being able to put any fairy from your hand into play. I just thought it was a cool card. I like Homelands a lot. I know it's kind of not the most popular set, but I like it a lot, and it's still very affordable. So these copies were not all that much to buy. I was getting these mostly in the $2 to $4, $5 range or so. They've come up a little bit, but I've been able to acquire these mostly in that price point. But the whole point was to find cards worth grading. And now I want to show you a little example of a lot of the cards that I received. Let's take a look at this guy. You see that edgeware along the top, edgeware along the bottom. Not very nice. I'm not gonna. I want on a card like this. I want to get a gem mint card. There's no point in grading a lower value card like this. You know, if you're not going to get gem mint, in my opinion. This one has a huge print hickey on the left. I'm just going to show you some of my favorites of what people send out as near mint when you're shopping on the open market. Here's another one. Here's a good one. Look at this guy. This was sold as a near mint card. Tons of wear along the side, along the top, on the corners, some scuffs on the back. It is very hard to find cards in truly near mint condition. Trust me, I look a lot. Look at this. Terrible. And pretty much all of them have issues like that. Even the 5 that I did find, I'm really not sure if any of those are actually going to grade out to 9.5. I'm being totally honest. Those were the 5 best. They weren't 5 that I have a lot of confidence in, to be honest with you. There's this card, this set, it's tough to grade. It's like the Dark and Fallen Empires and stuff. You know, there was just a time period of Magic where I don't know if it was the print quality or how well the cards have been taken care of over the years, but it's just hard to find really nice copies of cards like this. So anyway, that's the story for today. Not all buyouts are the same. I was not intending to buy this card out. I probably will not sell these copies back into the open market just because at this point it is not worth the cost of shipping and listing and time and everything to sell all of these. In the end, I didn't have to put that much into this to acquire this many near mint copies. And I like the card. I'm going to hold on to them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to show you another card that I've done this before. If you guys like this, I will show you another card that I had a very similar experience with recently in purchasing near mint copies, hoping to find some worth grading. All right, until then, thanks. Have a great one.